Hi, this is John Sugart, and in this short video I'd like to show you just how quick and easy it is to take any one of your banner sets and use it as the base template for creating an entirely new set of banners in any other niche. Then I'm going to show you how easy it is to split test any element of these banners in order to achieve a 100% optimized ad. Now, what I'd like to do is show you, we're going to pick a locksmith template, because this is one of the templates that actually is in the set that you'll be getting. And you can see it's a beautiful template, real great vibrant colors, but it's a locksmith template. So what if you had a client that wasn't a locksmith? For example, what if you had a beauty salon that was interested in doing some advertising? Well, let me show you how easy it is to take this red hot locksmith ad and turn it into a smoking beauty salon ad. So first thing we're going to do is select it. We're going to select all our sizes, and of course you can pick whichever sizes you'd like to generate, and it's going to go ahead and create a base set of these ads. So here's what they look like right now. We can output them as JPEGs, GIFs, or PNGs, but we'll just go ahead and say JPEG and then click next here, and we're going to get to the place where we can actually change the text in these ads, because right now it talks about being a locksmith and we don't want that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our title and we're going to come over here, and I'm going to say Atlanta Beauty Salon, and that will be our title. Now of course you would probably put the actual name of the beauty salon, but this will be a generic ad for us just for demonstration. This salon was actually voted the top salon in Atlanta. Our description 2 is going to be 5 locations. Our call to action, so what we're going to have on the green button is actually going to be make appointment. We're going to leave this URL alone. We're going to change this description. Instead of licensed, insured, and bonded, we're going to say haircut, color, and highlights, just like that. And for this demo we'll leave the text for the phone number alone. I'm going to click next, and it's going to go ahead and make the updates to all the images at once. So now if we were to actually look at these, you would see that it has the text for Atlanta Beauty Salon, voted top salon in Atlanta. So let's take a quick look here. So we've got Atlanta Beauty Salon, voted top salon in Atlanta, 5 locations, haircut, color, and highlights. And you know, the text looks great. However, I don't think anybody's going to believe us that this is for a beauty salon, because the images just don't make any sense for that. Alright, so now let's fix that. So how do we do that? Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this lock that sort of represents the locksmith, and I want to replace it with a different image. And I've got an image right here that I downloaded of a sort of a spa salon, blonde-haired female, and I select that image and it brings it into our image editor. Now there's great training on all this in terms of how to use this image editor, but I'm actually not going to do anything except click Save Image. And then it's going to bring me into what I call our magic crop feature. Now the way this works is I just need to place this box on the area that I want to make sure is in our final output. And I'm going to change this crop style here to moving. I'm going to click Save, and voila. Now I've got an image that is actually cropped for every one of these different sizes, and it will look fantastic. And I'll show you here in just a second. Now the other thing I want to do is there's this key image in every one of these. Well, I don't actually want that key because this isn't a locksmith ad. So what I'm going to do is just delete that key. The final thing that I want to make sure that we get right is, notice that we've got a red background. And since this is going to appeal more to women, I think let's change the color up. And let's go with a different color. And all we have to do is actually change the color inside of our app. Okay? And so instead of that strong red, we're going to make sort of a purple, light purple color for it. Now that's all I got to do. So I'm going to say next. Those were the minor changes that I made to this to these banner sets, but look what happens. Now notice I've got Atlanta Beauty Salon. I've got a more feminine based color scheme. I've got the right kind of image. And if you look at this, you can see that these things look fantastic. And now you can just output those. It looks just like you don't even remember that was a locksmith ad. Okay. Now, if you did, let's say I'll just show you something real quick. If you don't like something about an image, you can click this edit button and you can go into and just edit that particular image. So for example, if I wanted to take her picture and just kind of slide it down so it was more even with the bottom of this image here, I can do that, and I say OK. All right, and now you'll see that we've got this new image with her moved down, and I could do that on any of them if I wanted to, but I think they look fantastic as they are. So I'm going to say finish. Now I've got a great set of ads in here, but what about split testing? Because we all know you shouldn't run a campaign unless you at least have a couple of ads to test. And the first thing that you should always test is a different headline. So let me show you how easy this is. I've got this set of ads selected. I want to just click the clone button, and that's going to create a duplicate set for me. Now the original set is still selected, so I'm going to click the edit button, and I'm going to come in here. All of these are selected. I'm going to say text fields, and I want to actually change this to say Atlanta's Premier Salon. Okay, so we're going to test a different headline. Okay, and I'm going to say OK. And if we look at this here, once they're finished generating, you will see that we've got a brand new set of ads that we can split test with. All right, and if we look at if we select all of those and do a quick preview on them, you'll see that now we've got Atlanta's Premier Salon. Okay, but we've got a fantastic ad that we could run right now all over the web and get this client some traffic coming to their site. And that's it. That's as easy as it needs to be. And if you wanted to make additional ones in order to split test, you simply clone and edit. And if I wanted to, I could always change out any of the image fields. I could change the color of this button. If I wanted to, I could do something like, maybe try a different, like a purple or a green or a blue. Change any of the colors I want to. And there's all kinds of other things that you can do. But that's it. Hopefully that gives you some ideas that even though you've got a certain number of templates, they are completely editable, and you can change them into anything you want. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.